Hi everyone, it's Emma. So I'm so excited for this video for two reasons. So the first one is I feel like I haven't done like a sit down chat with everyone for a real long time, and I'm just really looking forward to having a good old chat. And second of all, in case you didn't read the title or you're not very observant, I got my braces off. So yeah, I got my braces off, and ever since I got my braces on, I've always planned that when I get them off I'm going to do a video explaining everything, and I'm basically just going to be talking about kind of the process of getting braces, my personal experience, why I've had to have braces, the procedure, maintenance, just everything about braces, because I know a lot of people have them, and when I first got braces I was really scared about it, and I was trying to find loads of videos on YouTube to watch about braces to get advice and stuff, and there weren't that many. So yeah, so I just got my braces off today, like a few hours ago, and then I'm going back in a few hours to get my retainer. But I'm going to do different sections for this video, and I'm going to put the times in which I say each section in the description, because I know not everybody will want to watch the whole thing, just hear like one tiny clip. So I'm going to start off with my personal story about braces. Yeah, I just had really bad teeth from a young age, and I had a really bad, it's called an overbite, so it's when your top set of teeth are like really far in front of your bottom set of teeth, so like they stick out and stuff, and I had that to an extreme level. I think I had an 11mm overbite, which is quite severe, and I was like really insecure about the whole situation, and I would honestly like cry all the time because I was so upset about my overbite, and I got picked on a bit because of it. It was just such a bad situation. My teeth were really bad. When I was in year 9, so that's 2 years ago, I would have been 13, and I got these removable braces, and they were basically plastic blocks that just go in your mouth, and you have to wear them 24/7, and they are really bad. They were to correct my overbites, pull my jaw forward. It wasn't actually to correct my teeth, it was kind of more of a jaw situation, and they were really bad. They were so painful, and I couldn't really speak with them. They said to wear it all the time, so I did, even though it was terrible. But a lot of people who don't wear it, they end up having to wear it for a lot longer, so I just went with it and wore it all the time. And I will post a picture here of me when I was wearing the blocks. So the blocks came off at the end of year 9, because I just had them on for 9 months. So I was 14, and then I had like a whole summer with no braces or anything. But although my jaw was like forward, I had loads of gaps between my teeth. I will post a picture here. I did still have gaps, and my teeth just weren't that great, so I had to have train track braces, which is what you will have seen in my other videos. I didn't find them a hassle whatsoever because I'd had the block braces, which were so bad. If you have them, my heart is going out to you, because I know how terrible it is. Yeah, they literally took my confidence away. I had no confidence. I honestly was so upset when I had them, but if I hadn't gone on with them, I would have still had really bad teeth now, and I would be very unconfident for the rest of my life, so it was worth it. So I got the train tracks on last Christmas, and I got them off now, so I only had them on for 1 year, and now these are my teeth. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is kind of the emotional thing about having braces. Every single time I had something done to my braces, if it was tightening, getting the blocks, getting train tracks, I thought I was never going to adjust to it, and I was never going to deal with it. I cried when I got my train tracks on, and I thought I need to stop YouTube, and I can't do drama anymore, and I can't talk to people because I looked that bad. I genuinely thought that. But then with a matter of days I just adjusted to it, and honestly had no issue. So when I had the blocks, it seemed like the worst thing in the world, whereas now no one can really remember me having the blocks. I can barely remember it. It's just gone away in the past. Whereas if I'd not worn them, I would still have bad teeth now, and it would be continually having bad teeth. It's like a bit of pain and a bit of lack of confidence for long-term confidence. So that would probably be like my really big advice that I would give, is that do not stop having braces because you think you look ugly or whatever, because at the end of it, it is so worth it. That's kind of just like the emotional sadness about braces, because I really relate to that. So for this section, I'm just going to talk about specifically about the train track braces and what that's like, because I know so many people have to have them. And also about pain and stuff, because I know that's a bit of a worry. So when you go to the orthodontist, they take loads of moulds and stuff in your mouth, and that's kind of what they do all the time. And they are really, like, strange, to be honest. They put, well, this is what it's like for me. They put these blocks in my mouth and then like get a camera and take a picture, and I really don't like it, but you just have to go along with it and just accept it. And I just think I'll hopefully never see my orthodontist out of the place where I go, so I just accept the fact I look really bad when I'm at the orthodontist. For me, when they put the train tracks on for the first day, it just didn't hurt. It just felt really weird, but then after that it did hurt. I'd say for about 3 days it aches quite badly. Like, you can have painkillers and stuff. And a lot of people said they couldn't eat normally. For me, I actually did just eat normally. I didn't really have an issue with that. But it is painful for a few days, but it's nothing to be like concerned about. It's fine. So to put the braces on, they just like put glue on your teeth, stick the little brackets on, and then thread a wire through. It really isn't painful. Every time they tighten the braces, it's usually a really short appointment. They just put some clippers and pliers and tighten them, and you do get a pain for about 3 days after that, and then it just goes. When they take the braces off, so that happened to me today, that was actually quite painful. They basically they take the wires out, which is just normal, and then they put like a drill and scrape each tooth to get the glue off. For me, that was really painful, but I just closed my eyes and in about 2 minutes it was done. My teeth don't ache now at all, and my friends didn't really say it ached for them like in the days after. I would say the worst part for me about having train tracks is that I had to have these rubber bands that they put little hooks on your teeth, and they go from there, like the front of your teeth to the back, and they're just these like elastic bands in your mouth, and they hurt the most. They really do ache, but again, you can just have painkillers and you get used to it. I think they're quite bad for like confidence, because when you talk you can see them, and I really didn't like wearing those, but I wore them 24/7, and because of that I only had to wear them for like 6 weeks. So I would just say, every time the orthodontist tells you to do something, just do it, because if you do everything they tell you to, you wear the braces for a lot less longer, whereas if you just get put off because of the way it looks, then you will end up having to wear it for longer. About maintenance, there are a few things that you need to do with braces. It's not really anything to get worried about, but you just need to make sure that when you brush your teeth, you brush them like really thoroughly and go around each bracket. And also, I use Listerine in the morning and the evening to just ensure my teeth are clean. This might just be a bad thing for me, but I am quite lazy, so they gave me this little brush that you can like go to each individual bracket to use, but I didn't really use that. I just used my normal toothbrush, and I've never had any issues with decay or plaque or anything, so I think that's everything covered with the braces. If you've got any questions about it, then definitely comment below and I will answer them all. Honestly, braces are nothing to be worried about. The pain of them, for me personally, it wasn't really anything major. It was just a bit of aching. You get used to them really quickly. My main tip would just be do everything the orthodontist tells you to, so you wear them for less time, and don't get concerned about the appearance of them. Just roll with it, because it pays off in the long term. So yeah, that is just my whole experience about braces. If I've missed anything off, I probably have, but just comment it below and I will answer you all. So yes, I really hope you all liked this video and it was somewhat helpful, but I will see you all in my next video. Bye!